So this story was just sent to me by Stephanie Dews, and here's a couple that we haven't talked about in quite some time on this channel. Not that we really cared, but you know, it is what it is. And this is Kellie and Derek Chauvin, and this article she just sent me that came from TMZ. I hate that it's from TMZ, but you know, if it's about them, I'll take it. And 9 times out of 10, with what I'm about to read, it's probably going to be popping up on other outlets soon if it hasn't already. But according to this, Derek Chauvin and his wife are facing some financial hurdles right now. According to this, it says that Derek Chauvin and his wife have been hit with tax charges, 9 in total. So they ain't been paying Uncle Sam, I see. It says Derek Chauvin, the ex-Minneapolis terrorist charged with murdering George Floyd, now has more legal trouble on his hands over his taxes, and so does his estranged wife. Oh, notice they said estranged because, you know, she was packing up her shit and trying to leave. Well, she ain't going to be leaving this struggle right here. They probably like, before you leave, we going to need y'all to pay up. Chauvin and his estranged spouse, Kellie, were each hit Wednesday with 9 felony counts related to their alleged failure to pay state taxes in Minnesota, including counts for aiding and abetting the filing of false and fraudulent returns and additional counts for failing to file returns at all. And these are the people they tell us we got to look up to, and these are the people they say that are the role models. And when I say these people, I'm talking about law enforcement, because this stuff was going on while he was still a cop, by the way. So they were just basically stealing money. According to court docs, officials in Washington County, Minnesota, claim the couple's tax issues date back to 2014. You're talking 6 years. Now, of course, this is not going to have anything to do with the case at hand, you know, with George Floyd. But I had said at the beginning, dig, and dig until you couldn't dig anymore, and pull up anything you can involving these terrorists whenever they do us wrong. And somebody out there must have been listening to me, because I actually like what I'm hearing. Anything that they can pull up bad about this man, or hell, anybody close to him, I don't give a damn, because they do the same thing to us. I'm all for it. They're accused of not filing at all for the years of 2016, 2017, and 2018. They each faced the same 9 counts. Specifically, investigators claim the couple was significantly underreporting their combined income. Basically, they weren't reporting all of the income that they received. They only did half, or probably less than that. That way they wouldn't have to dish so much money out during tax time. For instance, prosecutors say Derek was raking in tens of thousands of dollars on top of his police officer's salary at MPD between side security gigs, one of which prosecutors estimate total upwards of $95,000 between 2014 to 2019, as well as other odd jobs. Prosecutors also claim Kellie was raking in tens of thousands herself from realtor work in her photography business. None of the money was reported. There's also alleged malfeasance over different homes they purchased in Minnesota and Florida, not to mention a new BMW that they allegedly registered in Florida but had service more than 10 times in Minnesota. And get this. Prosecutors also alleged that Derek and Kellie talked about these tax problems on the phone while he was in custody back in June. They claim Derek told Kellie people were looking into their records, and alleged Kellie responded she was meeting with someone about 2016 to now. They go on to claim Chauvin told Kellie to use the same person we have used to handle for many years. That person appears to have been Derek's own father. As prosecutors say, Kellie responded, "Yeah, well, we don't want to get your dad involved because he will just be mad at me. I mean us for not doing them for years." Long story short, we're talking a lot of money and alleged wrongdoing here. And if convicted on each of the felony counts, they could face up to 5 years in prison. And that's not including the years that he's already looking to as far as George Floyd is concerned. Of course, these legal woes are on top of the second-degree murder and manslaughter charges Chauvin faces and connected to the George Floyd's killing earlier in May. He remains behind bars with his bail set at $1.25 million. He hasn't entered a plea yet for the case. As for Kellie, she recently filed for divorce and just reportedly got the okay from a judge to have the case sealed for privacy and safety concerns, with Hisner citing constant harassment as a consideration in keeping it under wraps. Well, aren't they just two peas in a rotting pod, these two right here? It is what the hell it is. Oh well, I hope they get them for everything, and I do mean everything, that they have. I don't care if she wants to act like a dainty, delicate dandelion. It is what it is. She married him, so they are attached to the hip. I don't give a damn if she is trying to leave or if she is leaving. But they did all of that dirt, financial wise. I say don't stop there. I say keep digging. There has to be some more there. I mean, this is a good start, but keep going. And don't even just stop with him. Let's dig into the past of those other three terrorists, especially that Asian one, because that one right there rubs me the wrong way. Look up there looking like a goddamn garden gnome. He definitely rubs me the wrong way, especially with some stuff I found out about him that's already public knowledge. It's nothing new. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. Like I said, I truly believe that all these terrorists that kill black people unjustly deserve to have their past looked into. Like I said, this is a good start, but hopefully isn't the only start. Let's keep going.